I was shown some Ben Affleck clips today. I haven't watched him for a long time, not since GG came out in the cinemas. I only ever really saw a few of his films, but I've totally overstepped most of his career. Anyway, it seems apparent to me that his career has been overdubbed by look-alike, that he's a Monopoly character rather than a true biography. Apparently, I guess his film career started with someone who was younger than 1971 when he was supposed to have been born. And so what they ended up doing is just trading people in order to fit in someone who might better suit the biography age. In any case, apparently his looks have gone because of this body doubling that has been happening during the making of his movies. Usually with celebrities, they use one celebrity until they can't look like that celebrity, and then they switch to another person who can look like the celebrity, and they put on the same sort of character and image on the screen. And it elongates the vehicle that is their career, and it makes people money in the industry. So when you see that people have been exchanged and changed over, it's usually been done because there's been a want, like people have desired to have that kind of personality up on screen, and it's making people in the business money and gaining media attention. And so what the people who are in charge of making celebrities do is they just grab someone else who can look, sound, and act similar to them. But you see that their faces grow a little bit different. They look distorted. I think earlier on in the year, I even saw an interview with Ben Affleck on television where he was apparently visiting Melbourne, and he has a carrot top. He looks like a redhead. Not many people think Ben Affleck is a redhead, but apparently and his face was distorted and puffy. He's been looking puffy for quite a few years, and people have been, saying that his career has been falling and he's been gaining weight because he's no longer in the same person. So if this future career of his is his body double career, obviously it's showing him that he hasn't been able to hold his weight down. He looks distorted in the face. His acting, you'll probably see, relies on angles and image rather than him. So, and some people say that he might be an overstuffed girl on steroids. So, and that's particularly true for Paycheck. Apparently in Pearl Harbor, he has female loins, Also, probably Pearl Harbor where he broke his nose, and Armageddon, he's supposed to be part chick. And apparently, somewhere in Korea he's had people who have been used for 5 minutes in order to step in where he's been unavailable to act. So he's had a 5-minute body double, like it said during Pearl Harbor. He had a 5-minute body double, and also in Armageddon he had a 5-minute body double. So I guess people aren't supposed to really think too much about celebrities, but they sort of feel let down when their looks start to go. I mean, I guess some people might feel relief when they realize it's not just the look that has gone, the person who they originally liked and sort of felt charmed by in a particular movie has also gone, and who has stepped in has been the next creation of that particular star's career. So it elongates a person's career, it makes money, and sometimes it gathers fans. I mean, some people don't like the beginning of that particular movie star, but they like the end, and vice versa. So when I saw this film clip, I thought a few different things, but I knew I hadn't seen every movie that it was showing, but it just makes me realize how much I don't really like looking at this falsified celebrity. But I'm not really a big fan of Ben Affleck. I mean, he looks like someone who's had AIDS for most of his life. So, I don't like his sort of mouth line most of the time. I guess I mostly watched Pearl Harbor, Armageddon, and I've also watched Bounce and Paycheck. I guess those are the 4 movies that I've seen. And I guess I watched Pearl Harbor for probably the most, simply because of the fact that it was sort of military style, and I liked that at the time. But I don't really like the movie very much itself. But anyways, all in all, I consider the fact that Ben Affleck's career has been body doubled and elongated. So I don't want to look at him anymore. I mean, I just turn off most celebrities now because they've been doing that, I think, too much. Where they've just been chopping off one movie star, replacing with a body double, and they just keep going until the career finishes. And when you realize the fact that they might not even be using a true biography, they're just printing whatever they feel like printing. I mean, I guess that makes a bit of a difference too. I mean, you're not supposed to take celebrities too seriously. If anything, they're just supposed to be there making movies and things while you live your life. And if you like the movies, you'll see it. If you don't, you don't. You're not really supposed to follow them in depth. You're not supposed to find out what their favorite food is or what the line of girlfriends are. You're probably just supposed to look at them while they're on screen or making music if they're singers, and then you can buy them if you want. But most people, when they like something, they get drawn to it and they want to find out more. And that's why you have all these magazines making money, because people want to find out more about the people who are hot at the moment. But you're not really supposed to continue to investigate these things. When you realize that they could be made up fantasies that have been created by the modeling industries in order to make money, when you realize that their biographies might not be true or accurate, you feel as though the world's lying to you when you're not really supposed to be paying that much attention in the first place. And that's why some people, end up growing depressed, they commit suicide, they don't feel as though there is a real world, because they're fixated on the things that are potentially made up and not on the things that should make up their lives or whatnot. So, but anyways, those are my thoughts on Ben Affleck, and